Right. We'll start. I hope you guys can see the screen, right? Can you see the screen, please?
Yes, we can.
Right. Okay. Okay. Right. Today we are going to talk about the leadership and motivational session. Right. That is my session. We'll be conducting the session until 11:30. Right. First and foremost, just let me introduce myself. Right. As you guys can see, I'm Ayeshana. And these are the things I do, right? I worked at a private company right now, and I do visiting lectures. And today we are going to talk about leadership and motivational sessions. I see only 2 participants, right? So can you guys introduce yourself as well, of what your background and what you are doing right now? Then it will be easy to like cope up because I'll be conducting the sessions for another 3 weeks. So it's easy to get to know each other, right?
My name is Nazria.
Right.
At the moment, I am a content writer, and
Oh, super.
I am doing my degree in psychology.
Oh, super. Right.
I see that even you have a psychology degree.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, so that's about it. But I come from a very diverse background. I have about 6 years of teaching experience, and I have run a business for some time.
Right.
And I am now into psychology and content writing.
Super, super, super. Okay, what about our other participant?
Hi, Ashana.
Hi.
Hi, my name is Abdul Hamid, and
All
I am
right.
working at UPS as an accounts executive.
Uh-huh.
So I'm looking forward to start my own business.
Oh, super. Right.
That's it. I have.
Right. Okay. 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 Super. Super. So we'll start the session, right? First and foremost, in your idea, right? In your idea, what is like before starting work, before do anything, what is the first thing you should have to do anything successfully? To do anything successfully, right? What is the best thing you should have? Like you can shoot some answers, right? Nasri and the other guy as well, like as you think, what is, because throughout the session I'll be talking about the leadership and I'll be giving you some motivation, right, to do stuff and to continue your work, right? So as you think, what is the best thing, like best thing to have before you start something, right? Because I'll be teaching some psychological steps, psychological things, right, throughout these 2 hours. I think that the time will permit me. If not, we'll go to another session as well, because this is really important, even for a student, or like, I don't mind. It's my duty to distribute my knowledge. That's my passion, right? So shoot me some answers, right? And hereafter, after going through this session, please follow what I say, right? Because I have been doing this for like now almost 3-4 years, right? And the results have been super awesome up to now in my organization as well as outside. And I do personal coaching as well, right? One-to-one coaching, especially for sportsmen, right? And people who want to excel in studies and degrees. So what I teach is very much important. So it's up to you to shoot some answers. Normally, what you do, like before start something, according to your idea, what is the best thing to do? Hmm?
Can you elaborate on doing something? What does that mean?
Yeah,
Something?
anything, any task, any job, right? Okay, you have to finish on Austria. Yeah. For instance, yeah, you have to write something. So before you start writing, normally what do you do? And what you should have, right?
Well, I would say if it's like a profession, I think you should have the right mindset and you should have the
Right.
right skill set, and
Yes.
you should be able to take the proper action.
Yes.
So yeah, so if I'm doing some writing, of course, then I will have to do some research and plan it out and
Right.
things like that.
Right. 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 Very true. Like, please remember, the brain or the mind is the most important in anything you do, right? Any single thing before a game, before something, before a job, before an interview, just follow the steps what I'm telling and see the results. Compare with the things you did earlier, and after following my course, just see the results. The first thing you should have is you should have some clarity in your mind, right? If you have so much of things in your mind and in your brain, can you like proceed? No, you don't have that clarity, right? You don't have that clarity first and foremost, even now. So what is the thing that like you should have before starting something? To have that clarity of the mind, to have that clarity of the mind. Hmm? There are so many techniques where you can follow, right? To have that clarity of the meaning. There are people, so many elite performers, I would like to say, elite performers use these techniques before do something very important. For instance, the cricketers. I personally know a few cricketers, right? Sri Lankan cricketers. And I used to work with some athletes and elite performers. What they do is they do something, they do some rituals. Are you guys willing to know about those rituals they do? Customs? Hmm? Hello?
Yes, we can
Yeah,
hear.
right. It's like this. For the both of you, I'm telling, they start meditation or they start listening to this peaceful music for just 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes, right? Before start, like before doing anything, before going for practices, before a game, right? Before an interview, what they do is they just plug in their like headphones. They just close their eyes for 2 3 minutes. They focus, concentrate. Get used to do this, right? Get used to do this. You will find some amazing results. You will find some amazing results. I'm telling you with my experience, because I have trained up to now so many performers, so many athletes, right? Just find something which makes you calm and peaceful, most probably a music or a meditation. While you listening to that meditation, right? Just close your eyes and concentrate on your breathing. Just for 3 4 minutes, that's enough, totally enough. Then start, right? Then start. You will find some amazing results, right? Amazing results, I'm telling you. And for 2 3 minutes, I'll play that kind of a music where I used to play for like so many elite performers, right? We are talking about the motivation, right? We'll come to the leadership later, right? This part is for motivation and how to motivate others. So as entrepreneurs, right? Entrepreneurs, upcoming entrepreneurs, you can teach this to your subordinates, so like your workers or anyone. So make it a point, right? Once you go to your organizations or the businesses which you are thinking of starting, right? Just distribute this knowledge. Ask them to like, okay, come on. In my organization, before every pocket meeting, we used to do this just for 3 minutes. It will create miraculous results. Trust me, right? Just like play a small music or like just may concentrate like 2 3 minutes. Breathe in, breathe out. That's all, right? Breathe in, breathe out. That's all. So I'm gonna play that kind of a music, right? Just listen to that for 2 3 minutes, right? I would like if you can just concentrate on your breathing and see the difference, right? Okay, okay. Right. Can you see the screen, please? Can you see the screen?
Yes, we can see.
Yeah, right, right. Okay, okay. So just concentrate on your breathing for 2-3 minutes. Then we'll see the difference, right? Right. Thank you very much. Right. Can you hear me, right? Hello.
Yes, we hear you.
Right, right. Sorry, I'm experienced today, like in weekends, I'm experiencing some technical issues. I don't know why, right? Right,
Okay.
just like, yeah, just find something like this, right? Concentrate before starting something, right? Make sure you do this kind of thing, like it will definitely make you calm, and it will definitely give you good results for anything you do, right? So just like practice this, right? And make sure you do it before everything. Just so like one more thing, like after this, let me ask you a simple question, right? It's a very simple question. uh since we are talking about leadership and motivation, just answer me this question: who is the leader of the jungle? Who is the leader of the jungle? Can anyone answer? There's a new participant I can see. Would like to say hello. So, who is the leader of the jungle? As you all know, as you have been taught, anyone, any answers, any guessings? Who is the leader of the jungle? Hello. I hope you guys can hear me, right? So just come on. It's not a hard question, right? Nasria, any answers?
A lion.
Lion, right? I guess that is not a like that's not a
That's what
something to
we were
think.
taught. Yeah, that's what we were taught when we were young.
That's what. Any answers? Abdul, Sasvindu, any answers? Any different answers or the same answer?
Lions.
Lion, right? Okay. Okay. Now, talking about this leadership, right? I always ask this question from my audiences. We have been taught, even in my childhood, I was taught that, okay, lion is the leader of the jungle. But have you ever thought why the lion was given the leadership? Have you ever thought? Have you ever thought why? We don't, in most of the times, we don't ask this question why. Always ask why. It will give you results. It will give you a new insight, I would say, right? Always ask why. Why am I doing this? Why do I want to do this? Then it'll open up another world, new world for you, new insight for you, right? Always ask the question why. But I would say don't ask how, right? I'll explain that later. Don't ask question how. How is something to do with something else. I'll explain later, but I always ask why. Why? You can ask the question, why? And you can, sorry, you can get a good answer. So why is lion considered the leader of the jungle? Let me explain, right? Let me explain for all three. I would say lion is not the fastest animal in the jungle. Am I right? Am I right? Do you guys accept the fact that lion is not the fastest in jungle? Hmm? Hello? Sasindu, what do you think? Lion is the fastest animal in the jungle. Am I right or not? Hmm? All right, all right, all right. Sasindra sent me a message saying yes. Right, okay. Nasria, what do you think?
I think no.
No, right? Yeah. Lion is not the fastest. Right. Uh, and please consider, don't consider this as another lecture, right? This is an interactive session because we are talking about leadership and motivation. So I would like you guys to interact always. Okay. Right, Nasria. So lion is not the speediest. No, I would say lion is not the brainiest as well, right? He's not the smartest guy in the jungle. He's also, the lion is also not the strongest in the jungle, right? So, so what made him the leader, right? We are talking about leadership. He's not the strongest. He's not the fastest. I would say strongest could be hippopotamus or like the elephant, right? I would say the smartest would be there are smartest animals in jungle, right? So he is not, probably lion is not the smartest. So have we done some mistake, or our ancestors have done mistake by addressing lion as the leader of the jungle? What do you think? Because to be a leader, you should have this, right? You should be strong. What? You should be speedy. You should be smart, right? We talk about all those things, no? But the lion, the so-called lion, he doesn't have, it seems like at least, right? He doesn't have anything. So what made lion the leader of the jungle? And still we consider, right? For ages and for centuries, for decades, we consider lion as the leader of the jungle. Why? Any answers? Why? Why are we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think because it has the personality of a leader.
Personality of the leader, right? Okay. Personality. So if you have the personality, you can be a leader, right? Is that what you are saying, Nasria?
A leader should have a certain personality, right? I mean,
Uh-huh.
some personality traits. So I believe lion has it.
Right. Okay. Okay. Any more answers? Because we are going to find the answer for that very soon. Why are we calling lion as the leader of the jungle? Right. All three, we are going to find the answer right now. So I'm going to play a video. Have a look on that. 3-4 minutes long video. In that you will find why are we calling this lion as the leader of the jungle, right? I'm going to play it. Yeah. Can you guys see the screen, please?
Yes, we can see.
Right. Okay. Okay. Have a look on this and find the answer. Then we'll talk about this.
The Creator identified himself with. The first one is the eagle. The eagle. And the second animal is the lion. And when I identified those two animals as his favorite to identify himself with, I recognized I better study these two animals, because if he is the leader of the universe and I want to be a leader on earth, I better find out the nature of these animals and also the attitude of these animals. And I discovered that both of them are the kings of their domain. The eagle is the king of the bird kingdom, and the lion is the king of the animal kingdom. But let's talk a little bit about the lion. The lion has what I call the spirit of leadership. And this word spirit here is referring to attitude. Everybody say attitude. A leader has an attitude that makes him or her different from followers. Now, the lion is the king of the jungle, but the lion to me is a great source of encouragement to all of us. I want you to write this down. Remember this as long as you live. Number one, the lion is not the tallest animal in the jungle. Number two, the lion is not the largest animal in the jungle. Number three, the lion is not the heaviest animal in the jungle. Number four, the lion is not the smartest animal or the most intelligent animal in the jungle. And yet, when he shows up, they all run away. Well, here's one of my favorite quotes that I put in my books, and I believe it really brings home the point. An army of sheep led by a lion will always defeat an army of lions led by a sheep. And the answers to that dilemma is this: because leadership can transform cowards into violent warriors. The right kind of leadership can transform a timid into bold people who are fearless. Leadership is that powerful. Leadership can walk into a camp of depressed people, and in 20 minutes, they have turned on into unbelievable, powerful armies. Because leadership determines everything. The lion is the king of the jungle because of one word: attitude. Everybody say attitude. Write it down, attitude. The lion has a different attitude that makes every animal afraid of him. Now, we don't want to lead by fear, but it does take respect for you to become a leader. When I use the word fear in the jungle, we're talking about respect. The elephant respects the lion. The hyenas respect the lion. The giraffes, they respect the lion. What makes these massive animals respect such a small cat? The attitude is the difference. For example, a lion will see an elephant, and the thing that comes to his mind, one word: lunch. I could eat this thing. And he acts the way he thinks. Now, here's another amazing mystery. The elephant is larger, bigger, stronger, more powerful, heavier, and more intelligent. And yet, when the elephant sees the lion, one word comes to mind: eater. Attitude is a product of belief. You cannot have an attitude beyond your belief. So your attitude comes from your belief system. The lion is the king because of what he believes about himself.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So you got the answer, right? Hello.
Yes,
Yes. What is that, Nasria?
attitude.
Yes, attitude. Remember, you guys are going to be entrepreneurs, right? So first and foremost, what you should have is that attitude, can-do attitude, right? Because as far as I know, the two participants, they have worked in somewhere and they have changed their minds to like have their own businesses, right? Before start anything, I'll be talking in the next slide regarding that, right? Have the attitude. Think about the lion. Once he sees an elephant, the only thing that comes into mind is what? lunch. He doesn't think any other, he doesn't think of anything rather than, okay, I could eat this thing, right? That is the focus he has. We should have a laser focus once we do anything, right? Unwavering faith. How do you have that attitude, by the way? Like we can say, like for the sake of saying, right, it's the attitude. People can keep on saying that it's the attitude. But how can we have that attitude? That is the question. Any answers? Guys, any answers? How are we going to have that attitude?
If you have belief in yourself.
Right. That is the answer I was expecting. Now, Shreya, that is the belief or the faith. Belief or the faith. The belief is like, I would say, a primary stage. The faith is much more strong. Remember that. If you have the faith, if you can believe in something, even when the whole world says no, right? Even when the things are happening against you, if you can have the unwavering trust, faith, or the belief, sky is the limit for you. I have seen thousands of people, students, I have seen thousands of people change their lives just because they have the faith. Just because they have the faith, right? I'll explain how to create the faith, how to have that attitude in coming sessions. But remember, guys, if you can have the faith, even when whole world says no, Machan, don't do this. Don't ever step into that area. But if you can have the faith, if you can have the trust, and if you can believe that you are capable of it, you can do it. Sky is the limit. I'm teaching this with my first-hand experience. Even for instance, myself, I don't need any other examples. Myself, I'm right here standing on my feet and I'm giving a lecture to you guys. I have gone through a lot. Each and every time, the only thing I had was faith or the trust or the unwavering belief. Students, remember that. Whole world said that no, right? It was whole lot of no's everywhere, from my parents, from the society, from the friends. No, don't do it. Macha, you can't do it. You're not older enough. Those are the common answers. Machang, how can you? You might sink your ship. You might be financially unstable. Machang, you might lose your everything. I hope like even up to now, like you guys have received those feedbacks, right? When you are stepping into another area, new area, when you want to explore new thing, those are the attitudes, right? Those are the feedbacks. But remember, if you can have that faith and believe in yourself, sky is the limit. Sky is the limit, right? That much, it is strong, right? That much, right? Okay. Yeah, can you guys see the screen? Can, right?
Yes, we can see.
Right, okay. What do you mean by addiction cycle? A new word. Are we lazy? Are we lazy? Are you lazy? All three, including myself, are we lazy? Are we lazy? Huh? Are we lazy? Students, it's like this. The moment you embark on something new, where does the first disturb comes, or the First hurdle comes from where? Tell me. The moment you are going to start something new, right? From where are you going to get the first hurdle or the first disturbance? From where? Tell me. I need an answer for that.
Procrastination.
Yes, procrastination. No, I want to know. Okay, all four of us, right, are going to start a new project, or like individually, like I'm going to start a new project. Nasria, Abdul, and Sasindu, all three are going to start new projects, right? From where are we going to get the first debacle, first hurdle? From where? Tell me. From where? Remember, outside parties who hurt us the most, but it's from the inside, inner voice, inner mind that says you can't do it. Remember that, right? Because we are living in that addiction cycle, right? For instance, we are working from Monday to Friday, right? Then in Sri Lanka, we consider Sunday as a what? Holiday. We are not supposed to work on Sunday. So myself, Ayashana, someone called Ayashana come and say all three, right? Hey guys, we have something coming up. You guys need to wake up at 4 a.m. on Sunday. What would be the first thing that comes to your mind? What? Sunday? 4 a.m.? Is it crazy? Why is that? Tell me. Because you guys are addicted to that addiction cycle. We all are living in where? In our comfort zones. Are we ready to go out of it? No. 4 a.m. Sunday is where I'm getting my perfect sleep. Am I right? Am I ready to do that? No. And like I'm asking you to come with me for a hike on Monday morning. Then what is the first thing that comes to your mind? What? Going for a hike on Monday morning? Oh my gosh, what if I fall? Huh? What if I meet with an accident? I have to work, I have to earn. So, guys, remember the first hurdle, right? First debacle comes where? Within our inner mind. If we can win that, if we can kick off, if we can push, right? If we can uproot that first thought we get, we are 50% successful, guys. Remember, because the first thing you get is this happens because of so many reasons, because of past experiences, because of outside parties. So what the mind does is he calculate, oh my gosh, see, he failed, that guy got failed, right? Then my friend, he too started a business, no, he too failed, he lost everything. Oh, those things come to your mind. Do you understand what I'm saying? The first no is coming from where? Tell me, the first no is coming from where? Hmm? First no is coming from where? Hmm? I need an answer. Guys, first no is coming from where?
From us.
From us. Remember that. Huh? So after this session, once you start something, remember the first thing is coming from yourself. Oh, I can't do this. Oh my gosh. Don't even think about it. So if you can win it, if you can like uproot that thought, no, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, right? Then you are 50% successful. Then it's all about the other things, right? Never ever, guys, never, once you make up your mind, right? Never ever get any negative thoughts into your mind, even if the world turns upside down. Trust me. I have done things like that. I have myself first-hand experience. First-hand experience, right? And remember, you can turn anything to anything. Remember, you can change. All you have is to have the attitude and the belief. right? I'm always telling sky is the limit, right? Everything is possible if you can believe it and have the right attitude. I'll prove it. I'll prove it in my coming lectures. I'll prove it for sure. So the first thing you should do is get out of from your comfort zone. You guys are living in a comfort zone, right? All four, right? All three are living in uh, the first thing, guys, we are not ready to go out of it. The moment the comfort zone is challenged, right? The body will react to you, right? The physical body will react to you and say, come on, I can't get up at 4 a.m. No, man, I'm so tired. I work late night. You're asking me to get up. The body, the inner voice will do everything against you to against yourself, against you going out of your comfort zone. Remember that, right? Remember, that is the nature, because you have been now like for like 3-4 years or like 10 to 12 years, you have been getting used to living in that comfort zone. So the moment you try to like break the shackle, break the frame, break the comfort zone, the inner voice doesn't like it, because he like always circles. He likes addictions because it's easy. Once you get used to it, it's so easy, right? Once you get used to drive, it's so easy. Once you start to play some sport, it's easy. But the moment you get in practice and the moment you start, it's very difficult. Am I right? Remember the first day you start driving? Remember the first day you start playing cricket? Huh? Remember the first day you start driving a bicycle? Was it easy? No, it was so damn hard, right? But once you get used to it, once you practiced and like, then you can close your eyes and do it, right? Start is always the difficult thing. Remember. So you get through that hurdle, right? Remember, you can do it. I have done it. In my whole life, I have done it. So I'm giving you my first-hand experiences. Don't get discouraged. Don't get disheartened, right? If you make up your mind, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it no matter what, right? Okay. The next thing. So that is the addiction cycle. Everyone have an addiction cycle. So yeah, we need to go away from that addiction cycle. Then the other things. How do you change? Tell me, how do you change? You really want to change. Imagine you do, like, you really want to change. But it's like the inner voice is refusing. So how can you change? Tell me. What are the things that you should do to change yourself? Any answers? How do we change? How do we need, like, you two are going to be entrepreneurs, from the corporate world to entrepreneurship, businessman, I would say. So how are we going to do that? How do you change yourself? How do you change your lifestyle? How do you change your earning patterns? Tell me any answers. How do you change? If you want to change, how do you change? Hello. Any answers, Nasria? Huh? Abdul, how do you change? Any answers? You guys can hear me, right? When I when I don't get an answer,
Yes, yes, we
yeah,
can
right.
hear you.
Yeah, it's right. Nasria is like this. Have a habit. Have a habit. Create a habit. Right? It's all about creating habits. If you can create a habit, you can change. But how can you make a habit for good, like to good side? It is the repetition. You keep on doing the things you do for like minimum how many days? How many?
21 days.
21 days. But now it says 21 to 47 days, depending on the person.
Mm.
Right? Right? Maximum 47 days you have to do the same thing to change someone, to change yourself. If you want to get up at 4 a.m., you want to work until 2 a.m., you keep on doing that for 21 to 47 days. Then I bet on the 22nd day or the 47th day, you will do it spontaneously without any hassle. Then other days, on the like 49 days or the 23rd day, the mind, that inner voice will wake you up and ask, hey, don't you get up? You get up for like 45 days now. Don't you get up? Remember that. So all about making habits. If you can make a habit, anything is possible now. But in what do you say, like in modern psychology, we call something called muscle memory. This is related to habits. Any comments about muscle memory? What do you mean by muscle memory? Nasria, can you answer since you are doing psychology?
No, it's a new terminology for me. I have not heard
Right,
of.
right. Yeah. Like we talk about this in modern sports, muscle memory. That is, when you do something with your muscles, moving your muscles. For instance, one cricketer, I would say a national cricketer, want to hit a perfect shot, right? Perfect shot. So he keep on practicing the shot for like 300 shots per day, I would say. Don't get amazed, people. There are people who does practices 300 shots per day, right? I have seen it with my own eyes. So that is what you call. So when you keep on hitting, when you keep on playing the same shot for like again and again and again, it creates what? Muscle memory. The particular muscles get used to it. The hand, right? The grip, I would say I'm talking about cricket, right? The grip of the bat, the hand-eye coordination, everything go to your muscles. So muscles, within muscle, it creates a memory. Remember that, right? Even in brains, in the brain also, it get used to it, right? Get the practice. So what happens? The moment you see the opportunity, you don't need to do anything. The muscle gets operated. That's how people hit big sixes, because the moment the eye, right? Eye is the first thing that recognize something. Now, the moment the ball, they recognize the ball, spontaneously the muscles operated, and they hit the shot without any hassle. Even sometimes when I ask some elite performers, how did you do it? They can't remember. How did you hit that shot? I used to ask, because I'm also a cricketer, right? And the elite performance, I sometimes I used to ask, hey, how did you do that? You don't believe me, two of the students, guys, Nasri and Abdul, right? They can't remember it. They said, like, I spontaneously did it. That is the answer. Then I asked, how? Then comes that muscle memory, because we have been practicing so long, even without our knowledge, we hits. Even without our knowledge, we moves for the catch. Even without our knowledge, we do that, right? So remember, once you start keep on doing and doing and doing, it creates that very important word, muscle memory. Anything you do, right? If you keep on writing and writing and writing, it goes to your brain. Then brain muscles get used to it, right? Once you start doing that for some time, it's so easy. It's so easy, even without your knowledge. You can do it. That is what you call muscle memory. That is a very important term we are talking about in modern psychology. Because now, like, people are being asked to have that muscle memory, always have the muscle memory, because it's the easiest way to do something. Even in businesses also, when you keep on doing something, then your brain doesn't notice it. He keeps on doing it. He doesn't care about outside factors. When you have the muscle memory, the most important factor is the brain doesn't care about outside parties or outside party feedbacks or anything. People can, what do you call, shout you, give you negative feedbacks, criticize you, do whatever they like. But do you care? Once you have the muscle memory, no. And do you feel afraid? Do you feel excited? Never ever. Trust me. You don't feel it. Because what's the reason? You have the muscle memory. You have done it for like so many times. So many times. You don't feel a single thing. All you feel is, okay, come on, hit it. No matter what. Right? In a game of cricket. Do you care about the bowler? The speed? No, nothing. Those are immaterial. Right? Like after you writing some 200, 300 articles, do you think about like who's the business partner or who's the organization that gives to you? No, you don't give a damn. Sorry for my words. Right? You don't think about it because you are sure of yourself. Even in businesses, once you complete some real good businesses and you're very stable and you're used to it, you really care about anything? No, right? That is what you call have the muscle memory. To have that.
Can I ask a question?
Definitely, Nasria. Definitely.
Yeah, does this muscle memory have to do has anything to do with the visualization?
Definitely. Why not? Why not? That is my next part. Good question. Right? Remember, guys, this brain, the brain, I would say the best. It is the best part of in our body. The brain can't identify the difference between visualization and the reality. I'm going to prove it with two experiences, right? Two examples. I'm going to repeat again. The brain, right? It has been scientifically proven. The brain can't identify the difference between visualization and the real scenario. You guys can like jump on my head and say, no, 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 sir, no, it's a lie. No, I'm going to prove it. The first thing, both of you, have you ever dreamt of something while in sleep? Have you, Nastria?
I've hardly had any dreams.
Right, okay, but you have, right?
Maybe I can't remember.
At least one.
I really can't remember any.
No, no,
Maybe
no,
I
no,
would
no,
have.
no. I'm not gonna ask. Have you ever dreamt of anything? Simple.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe, right, okay, okay. That's enough. That's the exact answer I was expecting. What about Abdul? I couldn't hear you well. I would love to hear your voice again. Abdul, are you there? Right, okay. Nasria, it's like this. Have you ever felt in your dreams that you're falling from a mountain? Have you ever felt that feeling?
Yeah.
Ah, super. So what is your body reaction? You are sweating, right? Your
Yeah.
heartbeat. Ah, see, that is the first point I'm going to prove. So we visualize in our minds, we see that we are falling, right? So what your body does it? His body is reacting to it. Oh my gosh, I'm going to fall. I'm going to fall, right? I'm falling. So I'm like first firing, my heart beats in, and what happens is we get up in a flash, right? Once we get up, we have sweated, perspired, heartbeat has like in more like heartbeat is like more than like 120s, we are so excited and shocked, right? But is it a real scenario? Like, have you really fallen from something?
No.
All right, that is the first thing. So remember, visualization. The other that is the most. The next thing is the most important part. There have been an experiment. Experiment has been done in America. You have to listen to this very carefully, right? I'm sharing this story with all the others. Where they were murderers. There was this one serial killer. These doctors, there were these doctors, and they want to do experiment regarding visualization, right? So they took this serial killer. Anyway, he's sentenced to death, right? So we took this doctor, but that these doctors, psychological doctors, they took this prisoner and told that we are going to kill you in 1 month. Nasria, you're listening, right?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Right. Okay. Nasria, it's like this. So we are the doctors says the prisoner that okay, we are going to kill you in 1 month, right? And on the very first day, we are explaining like the doctors are explaining to the prisoner that okay, here's the way we are going to kill you. We are going to cut your vein which is situated in your neck, right? And you are going to bleed to death. That is the way we are going to kill you, right? So every day, starting from day one, every day this prisoner is being taken to this particular place, and he's shown, okay, uh, this is the trophy we are going to keep, right? This is the dress you are going to dress, right? Right. This is the blade which we are using to cut your vein situated in the neck, and we'll be collecting the blood through these containers. We have 2-3 containers to collect your blood. You will definitely feel the way the blood goes through your neck, the way it flows. You can feel it because we put a small cut because we want to check you once you bleed, right? So every day, morning and evening, right? Before the morning, the first thing these doctors do is the morning, the moment he gets up, he's been taken to his death room, I would say, his death room, and he is shown everything, right? He's shown everything that he's gonna experience. Then the second day, then before the sleep, again he's been taken to the particular place and says, okay, you have 29 days to live. You are going to get killed like this, right? You are going to cut through your vein and the blood will and blah blah blah. So for 30 days, Nasria, so he's been shown and he's been allowed to feel that experience, right? So the 30th day comes, right? So every day, morning and afternoon, morning and night, he experiences on what? Death, right? So 30th day comes, so he's okay, like he's ready for it because he has experienced a lot. So 30th day comes, he's been taken to the particular room and he has been given the right clothes to wear, the white clothes to wear. And but they do one particular thing, these doctors, they close his eyes, right? And put a thread, like I would say a thread covering his eyes, right? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nasha. Then what they do is they 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 don't cut his vein, but they let them feel as if there had been a cut, right? There had been a cut and a liquid like blood is going through his neck along to the containers, and the doctors let him feel that. But in a real life scenario, he hasn't been cut or blood is not flowing through his veins, right? Through his neck. But he's been felt with a laser gun. He has been felt that it is been cut, and like a liquid like blood is flowing into the condense. He feel it. He really feels it because the liquid is like you feel once you bleed, right? When the flow, yeah, you feel it. So he feels it, and he keeps the murder or the prisoner for 1 hour, right? Under the conditions, and after 1 hour they come and check. What do you see? Huh? The prisoner, can you believe Nasria, right? And Abdul, both. The prisoner is dead. Can you believe it? Without a single cut. Without a single cut. That prisoner is dead. How come? That is my question. How come? Hmm? How come? How can that be possible? Hmm? How is that possible? Tell me, how is that possible, Nasria? How is that possible? I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to ask you a question about visualization. It's like this. If you can visualize, if you can feel, right? If you can really feel it, if you can really visualize something, remember the most important part is the feeling. If you can really, really feel it, anything is possible. That is what happened to that prisoner. That prisoner went through the same experience for 30 days. He felt it. He almost felt it. And he believed in it. And on the 30th day, he was ready for his death. So without any outside, what do you call, interference, he believed, he experienced, and he faced his death. So that is the power of visualization. That is the power of mental part of muscle memory. If it goes to your muscle, right? If you can feel it, right? If I can give you 100 examples for this visualization and muscle memories, right? Actually, we ourselves for a Division 2 cricketers, we did an experiment in Sri Lanka, right? I'll share that as well. We asked one team to get practice for 1 week and the other team to visualize for 1 week, right? Of under 19 bowlers, right? Do you believe that uh, after 1 week, the people who visualized and the people who practiced, right? We did a test. You don't believe uh, more than 80%, the results were identical. More than 80%. Remember the figure, huh? 80% the speed and the agility and everything was the same. So how come? How do you believe that? One team didn't even step into the ground. What they did was visualization. But they did the visualization to the perfection from the going to the gym to the from the gym to the where to the ground. They did everything with their mind, right? But the other party, they didn't visualize, they went through the training, but the results were identical, more than 80%. So remember, if you can do both, where would you end up? If you can go to the ground and do the visualization both. So don't take this to sports, take this to your businesses as well. Before you sleep, start, you generating money, you go to 6 figures, 7 figures. I did the same. I have a very strong principle. I don't teach anything which I haven't experienced firsthand. That is my principle. So I have gone through. I became a manager when I was 29 years old. So many people said that I am too young and I'm not ready for it. But I believe in it myself. I felt it. I felt it. I meditate every time before I sleep. And the moment I get up, my first impression, my first thought was, okay, I'm going to get it. I don't want to hide. It was a dream for me to have a 6-figure salary, right? 6-figure salary. I achieved it. How? With all the belief, all the visualization, with all the muscle memory. And I wanted to play some good cricket. I was a like simple cricketer. I would say like uh, a cricketer, someone who's unnoticed in the team. In Sinhala we call hitiyat ekai natat ekai wage players, right? I was a player of that. All of a sudden, the moment I start these miracles, the moment I start these star performance, elite ways of performing, I practiced it. What happened from division I started with the lowest level cricketer, and division I start all of a sudden I became the best in the division 3, and I started division 2, and I'm almost playing through for the division 1 as well, right? So remember, nothing is impossible. All you need is the focus, attitude, belief, and the hard work. I'm always telling sky is the limit. And if you say that you don't have time, no, you have time. You have time for everything. It's your mind. It's outside parties that really giving you discourages, like, right? But by visualizing, but through visualizations, by feeling it, uh, you can change even outside scenarios, outside uh, circumstances. Trust me. Why am I telling to visualize on morning and evening? Nasria, tell me. Why people, lot of life trainers, motivational trainers, they ask to concentrate or meditate on before sleep and right after the getting up. Why is that?
In the morning, your mind is fresh.
Yeah, there's a scientific reason, Nasria. The theta waves. We have waves, brain waves operating.
Yeah.
Theta waves are being operated the moment you get up and when you are in half asleep.
Half asleep. Yeah.
Yeah, that is what you call the subconscious mind. It is a very huge topic where we see the subconscious mind is connected to universal powers. Yeah, we have a lot to learn about, and it is connected to metaphysics, the latest physics we talk about, right? There we learn everything is energy. You and myself are energy, right? So energy cannot be destroyed, but energy can be turned into something else, some other energy. So the moment we concentrate on energy, that energy form changes to another energy. So the negative energy can turn into a positive energy, and this energy can be connected with the universe, the universal power, or you can say God, right? So when you keep on concentrating, right, when you keep on focusing with your faith, anything can happen. uh, I can share so many experiences, my life experience, my friend experience, anything. So make sure the moment you get up, before you sleep, 15 minutes, do the concentration, do the visualization, what you want to achieve. And as you request, as you question, Nasria, I'll give you, have a book, have a normal book before you sleep. The moment you get up, write. What do you call this is being called as what?
Journaling.
Journaling. I would say auto suggestions.
Okay.
Auto suggestions. In psychology, we call auto suggestions. In Sinhala, we call swang yojana. We propose ourselves for our betterment, own betterment. Have a book.
It's affirmations, right?
Affirmations. Yeah, that is another word. Affirmations. Do you know how to write an affirmation?
Yeah.
All right. You should write it as you already have it.
Have it. Yeah.
And you should include your emotions, the colors, the taste of it to your what you are writing. And why am I asking to write? Why am I asking to write? Hmm? Your hand is connected to where? Your brain.
Your brain.
Right? Once you write, it feels. Anything you write goes through your brain. So brain feels. Right? That's why write it. Keep on writing it at least for 3 days. If you really want something, keep on. Even I'm writing right now. I have a very major target to be achieved. I'm writing it every day. I'm visualizing it. I feel it. And I'm very sure I'm going to have it. I can't explain the situation, but I was in a very bad, I would say, very bad situation. Yeah, I almost lost something. Almost. I was on the brink of losing something. But what I did was using these techniques, I started visualizing, writing affirmations, feeling it. You won't believe. Now it has been changed 70%. 70% within 26 days. I had to face that situation. I'm just sharing my experiences with motivation. Guys, remember, I faced that situation on 26th of May. A major break, it would have been a major breakdown in my whole life. But I know I'm a trainer, all right? I'm a counselor. If I can't get through my own issues, I can't counsel anyone, right? So I started doing that wholeheartedly, right? Wholeheartedly. After today is like, today is when I'm just 20th July, just 1 month and 10 days. 70% I have won, I would say. And it's not finished yet. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it. And Nasria, and there's something else. This is I can share only with Muslims, I would say, right? Yeah, you're Muslim, right?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. That's this is something I have invented. I don't know. This lecture is being recorded. I don't mind, right? This is amazing thing which I have found, right? You guys are fasting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. You guys are fasting. That is one of the most miraculous things I have ever found, right? For in order to achieve something, right? In order to achieve something or one of your targets, if you can, right, fast for like one meal, continue fasting for one meal, other than the fasting period you guys are conducting, you are like the results you are getting will be much more higher.
Actually, our people really practice that. When we have to achieve something, we fast the entire day.
Right. That's why Nazria, because I'm being a Buddhist, right? And I have been in these counseling sessions and doing everything as we have our network of counselors and these motivators. So we have gone through, if you want to achieve something, just sacrifice one meal and pray and visualize it. Oh my gosh, it will give you, if you want to achieve it in 21 days, it will give you the results on like 10 days.
Hmm.
You know what happens? I'm gonna scientifically explain it. The brain, this brain is like, as I said earlier, the brain is used to the comfort zone, living in the comfort zone. So the very shock, the most dangerous shock that we can give it to this comfort zone is stuffing food, taking food, because the always our body and mind needs it, what, the to survival, right? To survive, to live. The moment the moment we take taking food inside, the inner voice becomes shocked. Oh my gosh, he's not taking food. That is the most important thing, right?
Yeah.
That is the most important thing. He gets shocked, he get excited. Oh my god, this bug is not taking. What can I do? That inner voice rapidly changes, because what he wants is what? Food, right? That you can break any of your bad habits or anything with this miraculous technique. Stop one meal or stop something you would love to eat until you get it. I don't think that any of the motivators would share these secrets, right? And would share these secrets. uh, Stop taking one meal or stop something you would love to eat until you get it. Even I have done it. I have done it, right? I used to drink milk tea at the morning. I'm sharing these at very personal level. I don't mind, right? It's my duty to share the things I love and I have learned. I have stopped sharing this, I would say, uh, taking milk tea, right? So up to now, I have received miraculous results, because your inner voice, psychologically, your inner voice changes rapidly the moment we stop things we love to do. It rapidly changes, because they want the life we had earlier, right? So if we can stop one meal and like visualize, do the muscle memory, change the attitude, and you start double your hard work, the results gonna come in no time. How, no matter how big is your targets. Trust me, these are first-hand experiences, right? These are first-hand experiences. So those are the things, right? Have the attitude, change, visualize it, feel it. The feeling. Feeling is the most important. No? No matter what, you should be able to feel. That feeling, you don't have a vehicle, you feel that wheel, steering wheel, you the way you drive. If you want to play cricket or like be a elite performer, you feel you being in the middle and hit a six. You will definitely hit it. Trust me, I have done it. I have visualized hitting sixes so many. I have done it in the middle, right? And I wanted to change my vehicle. I always like visualized it. These are the motivational factors. These are the life secrets. There are very many motivators and counselors don't share, right? And in your religion, it has been practiced, the fasting of miraculous ways. And if you can kneel and visualize, that is a very much positive thing. Because once you kneel, what happens? It hurts, right? That means you are doing a sacrifice for your target to be achieved. It will double your effect, right? So those are the things. Those are the little secrets you should learn. And please share these things with other students or your subordinates. These are the ways you should and never ever think about the moment negative thought comes to your mind, right? The moment negative thought comes to your mind, right? Just chase it away. Don't even think about. You might get, even myself, even right now, I'm getting negative thoughts about which are the thing which I'm going to have, but I'm good. I'm just chase that away. I'm chasing that away, right? Chasing. Never ever get into your mind. Don't allow. Always be the guardian of your brain or the mind, right? Always, because it is the first. It is the ultimate. I would say the ultimate machine which operates all our body, right? Yes. Any more questions, Austria? And I don't know whether Abdul is here. Any more questions regarding?
No, no more questions.
Right. Okay. So you are clear.
Is there, I would like to ask something. Is it? Do you have anything to say about savers?
Sorry.
Do you have anything to say about savers?
Savers?
Yeah. Have
I
you
get.
heard of that? Have you heard of the term savers?
No, I haven't. What is that?
It is something that is practiced by. It's a routine that is practiced by. What do you call it? Personal development coaches. Something like S stands for silence. A stands for affirmation. V stands for visualization, and E stands for exercise.
Can you spell the word again, please?
Savers, Savers. I think it's spoken about in one of the personal development books. I can't really remember what the book is, but then it's, widely spoken about saying savers. Savers in the sense it stands for silence, that is meditation in the morning, and then A stands for affirmation, and V for visualization, E for exercise, and R for reading, and S for scribing. Scribing is writing again.
Yeah, that is. I don't like. That is, as you said, everything is much more important for achieving your goal. Right? It's
yeah.
It's a VIP. It's momentous. If you can do those, world becomes very easy. Everything we imagine that we can't, we can. Just follow these routines and make sure you exercise as well. What happens? Your immunity goes up. The moment you exercise, your immunity goes up and you become fresh. You start thinking, and what happens when you exercise? You are like new thinking cells in your brain wakes up, right? And you start thinking and you get new ideas. Find about Tesla, the way he got these amazing ideas, right? Find about Einstein, what he has said, right? Find about Google about those people, these elite performers, right? What they do is, what they're asking is, do concentrate or get connected to the universe, or psychologically improve yourself. Then like you will be able to find some new things, amazing concepts, right? That's what we are talking about, entrepreneurs, right? New innovations. Everything is there. There are a lot, like humongous things to be found in this world, not yet found. Those things can be found through what? As you said, following those techniques, and you can achieve anything. More money, finances, or like higher up in the ladders, anything is possible. But you should really have that passion, right? You should really have that urge, right? You should get up even in your dreams with a shock. Oh my gosh, I had to do that. If you have that passion, if you have that, I would, the perfect word would be the burning desire. If you have that burning desire with you, right? Have that burning desire. I want it no matter what. Even the whole world turns upside down, I'm gonna do it. You can do it. It's possible. It's possible. Hmm? In special forces, right? There is a motto. What is that? In Sri Lankan special forces, there is a motto. What is the special forces motto? Hmm? Remember that. You can write it in your room even. I have written it. Hmm? Find about the special forces motto. Nothing is impossible. In Sinhala we call it no hakkak no matter. Hmm? Write it. Nothing is impossible. Anything is possible if you really want it, if you have the burning desire to have it, and if you're ready to sacrifice, sky is the limit. I always say, right? Just imagine, the 3,000 employees are working under me right now, but yet, since I want to do this lecture, I found the 2 hours. I talked to my superiors. I said that I need these 2 hours. They said, okay, you can have it. And see the, and I'm just sharing extra technique, right? Just start blessing. You know what blessing is, right? You know how to bless people, right? Just start blessing one of your enemies, or like one of unpleasant people you have come across, and see the next time you meet, start blessing with your whole heart, because we all are talking about vibrations, right? Remember, even if you blame someone with your heart, or even with your words, it's the same. I'm talking about this motivation and psychology, right? Remember this. Okay, you're blaming someone with your heart, and you're blaming someone with words. It's the same. It's the same. It's very same, right? Likewise, start blessing someone, right? Keep on blessing the person you don't like. Say that I'm sorry, I did some mistake, I'm sorry. Or like, I wish you all the very best. I wish you all the very best. So you see the difference. The next time you meet him or her, it'll be, you will be amazed. Those are the vibrations we talk about. If you can Google about law of attraction, a very hot topic in these times, the things you can do to attract whatever you like. If you can, with law of attraction, if you can practice the things I taught you in these sessions, the what do you call, working out, attitudes, that burning desires, things like that, nothing is impossible. Nothing. Everything is possible, right? Everything. And I have now it's 11:18. I don't mind. Like, I have a session. I have some slides to be talking about leadership qualities and leadership uh, traits, which I'll talk about in next session, right? It's a theory part, but what I want to do is to even for a single student, I want to share my knowledge. So in next session, we'll definitely talk about leadership qualities and leadership traits, and I'll be sharing the slideshow as well. So Nasria, or any questions regarding the leadership, motivation, and achieving goals?
No, not really.
Right. So you're satisfied about the things I taught you, right?
Yeah.
Are those things clear to you?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Right. Anything to be added to the things I taught? Any unclear parts?
No, not really.
Right. I said. So like keep on doing what you like. If you want to change, think about it. But once you take the decision, never ever change it. But if you really want to change it for good, right? Like change it for a better reason, right? Because change is inevitable in world, right? Anything is change. Even the worst people change, right? Even the worst people, they change after seeing anything, after seeing the world changes, right? So you're a content writer. You can get a lot of innovative ideas, right? Start visualizing. Start the way. My gosh, I'm going to get this brilliant idea, huh? So are you working right now, like in private
Actually,
organization?
it's yeah. At the moment, I'm not. I quit my job 10 days ago.
Uh-huh. Where do you
Uh,
working, if I don't mind?
yeah, I'm not very comfortable sharing that.
That's totally fine. That's totally fine. Yeah.
Um, yeah.
Because
So
I have a friend who's a content writer. That's why.
right. Okay. I
Yeah.
actually quit that job. I don't want to tell that name because that company is very much attached to Edulink.
Ah, that's so no, that's okay. That's totally fine. That's no, that. So what is your future plan, if I don't mind? You want to go your own
Actually,
journey?
yeah, I want to start out as like a freelance content writer,
Super.
but then they're sorting things out. So I'm doing my degree as well. So by
Hmm.
August, I'll be done. And
Okay. Where do you do the psychology degree? Psychology degree?
at Metropolitan campus.
All right. Okay. So like you have your own journey and you have decided, right? So keep on
Yeah.
like you can keep on going this way. I hope the things I taught you will come in handy in your journey, right? So don't get disheartened for a second, even like for quitting your job, right? uh, just go in your journey because you're believing in something and you have taken the first step, you have initiated it. That's what you need, right? So keep on doing that. Keep on doing that. Remember that anything is possible, and you'll ended up in a good place. So, and for each and every way there is a way. Remember that there's a way.
Yeah.
If you have the will, you have the way. I have seen it. I have seen the most like I would take cricket as an example. There is this most uh, unperforming sport professionals have performed really well after sessions and after going through what is happening. So anyone can be miraculous. Like it's all about the decision you take, right? The next moment, you can be a whole different person.
Yeah.
Once you understand your wrongdoings and stuff, right? Once you really get sacrificed or devoted to your the way of life, anything is possible, right? So the next session we'll definitely talk about leadership traits, right? Which I couldn't cover. I was really focusing on the motivation part, right? uh,
Okay.
and just to summarize, like don't miss your workout, right? No matter what, you can be fat, tall, lean or thin or whatever, right? Don't miss your workout. And don't miss your meditation. Meditation in the sense, I'm not talking about any other meditation. It's all about concentrating on breathing and breathe out. It will give you immense power. It will give you mind clarity. It will definitely boost your memory. Trust me, I'm going through it since the way I started meditating. My memory has been super brilliant, right? And it will give you definitely new ideas, like innovative ideas, most probably in at night, I would say in the middle, in between 2 to 4, I would say. If you can meditate or like visualize, you will get real innovative ideas, huh? Trust me. um, I'll share one more experience in sports. There was this guy who was bowling brilliant one ball. I know, are you aware of cricket? Are you interested in cricket?
Not really.
Right, yeah, but that's okay. That's okay. But there was this ball, like there's one particular ball, anyway, like any player couldn't figure it out, right? So he has invented it. He has one wise. I give him. I actually counseled him. I told him to like Futa start meditating and concentrating and visualizing the way you bowl and performing well. All of a sudden he says, sir, what happened is when I was like visualizing, I all of a sudden I got this idea to hold the ball like this and bowl this. Oh my gosh, it's turning like hell, right? So uh, it's a just an idea to hold the ball in a different way and turn it in a different way. He has got it while he was visualizing, right? So as I always say, there are a lot to be invented, right? Only 5% have been invented still. So keep on doing. Um, so when it's come to motivation, these are the stuff, and there are some practical things I would like to do. If I were able to come to uni, to Edulink, I would have shared those activities with you guys. Since this is online, I can't share because those are like physical activities and those are really interesting. But if we get a chance in the future, I'll definitely come and do that for you guys. Because once you feel lazy or once you feel down, you can do those activities to like re-energize yourself, I would say. There are activities like that, and I can prove that you are, for anything you're not giving 100%. Even any person might say you are giving 100%. No, it's a lie. You can give extra 10 to 15% at any given moment, because mind is the process which sets limits, right? Once you do something, it is the one which says, okay, now it's enough, you're tired, now it hurts your joints, stop practicing, now whole your body is going to collapse. So you can take the bar to the higher levels by practicing, right? So Nashria, I think up to now, and I'll show you the slideshow as well. In the next session, we'll be talking about, you can see the screen, right?
Yes.
I don't know whether Abdul is with us. It's okay. Addiction cycle, we talk power of your subconscious mind. You know what subconscious mind is, right?
Yeah.
In our mind, uprooting bad habits and forming new goals. Then leadership models. We have leadership models. We'll be talking about those models in next week, right? Transformational, charismatic, ethical, bureaucratic, democratic. Those are the models. We need to go through these models, right? And I'll be talking about negotiation skills and stuff since I'm HR manager. So I should be able to negotiate more than others, because I'm always dealing with human assets other than not like other factors. I'm always sharing it with dealing with human assets. So that's it, I would say, for the motivational session. And I think there is another good leadership session is coming up with our former Army Commander, Mr. Sarat Panansek. Are you aware of that?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. When is that?
I'm not sure of the date, but I think you've got the
Yes,
links.
you better participate that as well. You can get some great insight, and I would love to see you doing really well in future. Anyone, right? So that's up for today, right? What is the best thing you like during the session? Any particular parts you like during session? Any more interesting parts?
Entire session was quite interesting.
Right. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. So Nasria, so I'm gonna wind up the session, right? I hope a few other students had, to be honest, I think this is the first time I'm having like little, few students for a lecture. That's okay, right? It's a new experience for me as well.
No,
So,
I think people have kind of dropped out,
yeah.
probably. I think people have kind of dropped out from the first session, I think. Because the last session, we only had 3.
Dropped
Maybe
out in
people
the
have,
sense?
I don't know, like at the first lecture, I think there were about 14, I can remember. And then after some time,
what was about the first lecture?
It was sales and marketing, I think. That was Mr. Shazli did it. And then it was business English. Business English sessions, we had 3, I believe, but I couldn't attend 2. I only attended 1.
You don't need business English, I would say.
Yes. So last class I attended, that was the final class. And so that class only had 3 students.
What was the last class? The business English?
Yeah, business English. So this is the first session for motivation and leadership.
Right. Okay. Right. Okay. So we'll meet on next week as well, right? No matter what, even for a single student, I'm ready to share my knowledge. That is my question. So thanks a lot. We'll meet next week as well, right?
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Right. Okay.